Alright, there you go. So you might be asking yourself, well, where is the Monster Prom? That's a good question. And the answer is in Steam. It looks like Steam is being a real asshole right now by not showing up. Please, just... I mean, you have a beautiful overlay to look at while we wait for Monster Prom, so I guess not everything is fucking terrible in life. Monster Prom. Boom. Let's get it, boys. Couple more days before... hopefully... Oh fuck, are we... Is this guy full screen right now? Really? Okay, no, just kidding. It's there. So... where's my editing mode? Yeah, studio mode, so... there we go. Then we're gonna go to our main capture. Fuck, come on. Hey. So, boom. Should be fine. Yes, so... boom. Alright. There we go. So, let's play some Monster Prom. I'm gonna do a single run today. Let's do full game. I don't really just want to do a short game because, you know that's insufficient. And, oh yeah, so I'm trying to warm my voice up for Danganronpa, so I'm just gonna do a run. Spooky High School, the sweetest years of our lives. Great start. Back then we were young and afraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really are. So, last time I played as Vicky, I'm gonna play as my... You know what? I like these children. I like my beautiful, beautiful monster boys and girls. But I'm gonna be playing as Oz today. So, let's get it. Let's go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom dates, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras. Like literal Greek agoras reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Bullshit. It's Facebook, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. Robert, from now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. I actually thought about doing this, and it's just like fucking insane. Lancer just go A, B, up, down. Yeah, Twitch plays Robert, so I'm just gonna go for Robert. Oh, it's Charm? That's interesting. I didn't think it would be Charm. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Praying is kinda lame, but I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Bastet, Loki, coolest cats in town. So I think this is gonna be Charm or Fun, so I'm just gonna pick this. It's Charm again. Alright, we're going Charm route again. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Meat. Rainbow and gummy bears. Double creme de la Gruyere. And meringues? I don't know what this is. Success. Spicy chocolate. No. Chocolate on fire. Tequila and Coke. Oh, well, I think I'd be rainbows and gummy bears, to be honest. Oh, we're going fucking Miranda again, yeah? God damn. Last time I was trying to go for Liam, but I ended up going for Miranda's special thing, so I don't know what's gonna happen this time around, but I'm looking forward to it. And obviously loading is just gonna take a silly amount of... Okay, well there you go. Let me see my stats. I'm lacking in fun and boldness. I'm just gonna go for fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summoned demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Scott and Miranda staring intently at a picture of a seahorse? This looks like a killer seahorse, Miri. What are you so worried about? Well, you see, one of my daddy's subjects gave me this horse as a gift. And, well, you heard what they say, haven't you? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. What? Who are they? Why do they say that? What's in there? I don't know! That's why I'm so distraught. I'm terrified that I'll accidentally look into this gift horse's mouth and see... See what? A gross butt? Another tinier horse? A world without sports? Oh dear. I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Oh, come on, Miri. You gotta find out. You gotta find out for... Was that thing Miss Ferrato's always talking about? Science? Yeah, for science. You got it, right? You realize Scott's looking to you for your opinion. They both are. What do you think Miranda should do? Don't you ever look that gift horse in the mouth. In fact, breed it with sea urchins to produce gift horses with tiny mouths. Look that gift horse right in his damn mouth. They only say not to because they don't want you to finding all the delicious mouth candy. So, we're going for Miranda, so this. Miranda is clearly pleased by your suggestion. When you run into her the next day, all her previous anxiety seems to have gone. I took your marvelous suggestion to the logical next level. I had my father's genetic wizards combine my gift horse with a sea urchin. Whatever horrible thing was lurking between those horse lips, they're now too tiny for me to see it. The horse is a little bit spiny now, but I think that just adds to its charm. It's so cute! I can tell he loves it because of the deeply pained expression in his tiny watery eyes. Oof! Oh, Miranda, always with the torture, honey. That worked so well, you wonder why you don't solve all your problems with genetic manipulation. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Alright. Oh, who do we sit with? We have Joy. We have Valerie. We have more Miranda. I think I'm just gonna go with Joy. You enjoy your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of 3 throats clearing. Ahem, ahem, ahem. Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have, as an ally, a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks, we've decided to accept you, on a trial basis, as our supernatural companion for 1 adventure. adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventures. 3 episodes? You could knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. The Coven gives you 2 options. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. Or take on the greatest villain of all time, income inequality. Well, actually... no. I'm gonna stop the crime ghost? Okay. You put a stop to the crime ghost's crime in the only way you know how. Oh god, is this gonna become Scooby-Doo? With fake beards, oh dear. It's working! Now that all the children have fake beards! The crime ghost can't tell they're children. He's got no one to possess. Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely didn't just start slapping beards on kids and hope for the best. Oh, Oz. Excellent. The day is saved once again, thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick Oz. What's that? You want to know about payment? We're sorry, but the contract clearly states that this is an unpaid internship. Fuck. Big fat mood right there, since I am doing an internship right now and I'm not sure if they're gonna pay me. So, the contract does say that. Oh well, at least you gained +4 creativity for your lateral thinking. Ooh, that's a lot of creativity. Alright, where to next? Let me see. We could go for... Okay, well... I'm gonna go for some more fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain 2 fun from poor Bob. Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones. Oh, what you got, Mir? What you got? Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. Misunderstanding of Mobs? What is that a reference to? Oh, Clash of Clans, okay. I also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for serfs instead of cars. And Spooner, which is like Grindr, but for silverware. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic. That's pretty cool, but do you have rap chat? It turns all your messages into raps, but you can only see them for 8 seconds. Wow, what about you, Oz? What fun apps do you have? Yeah, Impress us with something rad. Tiger, an app that can make tigers appear anywhere. There's nothing as majestic as a tiger. Not much, just this one app I made that turns my phone into a rad car. Well, this one. Oh my head is swimming with the myriad uses of such an app. Our royal zoo has been tigerless ever since all the tigers drowned in their underwater cages, which was immediately. Okay, we've been looking for a way to replenish our supply ever since. And you know what I say, it's not a real party until there are tigers literally everywhere. Is that so? How many real parties have you been to then, Polly? None yet. Miranda purchases the app and a bunch of raw meat while ordering new cages for her family's zoo. Polly asks her if she can borrow a tiger or 2 for her next party. What could go wrong? You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Pretty good. These stats are a bit too balanced for my taste, to be honest. I want some, like, lopsidedness. Like, I probably want more fun. More charm. You know, we started with really high charm, so let's keep going with high charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. You see Miranda in her gym outfits in the far end of the gym swimming pool. Wait, the gym has a swimming pool? Why aren't you using it? Why are you always playing dodgeball? Why don't you get to see your classmates in swimsuits? Anyway, as you approach Miranda, she shrieks and her merman bodyguards tackle you to the floor. Who are you? Are you here to kill me? I'm just a better swimmer. This is no basis for an assassination. Wait, you don't swim. You have no fins, and without gills, you'll just choke right away. Could you help me with the situation? I'm the best swimmer in school. My parents say that it's just how it's supposed to be, but people sometimes get just just get too jealous. Hiccups, I'm sorry. Give me a hot second. My dad used to send such hoodlums to a farm, but now he says I'm not 11 anymore, so I have to learn to deal myself with the people who might plot my assassination. I have no idea who's even behind this. Can you help me catch those jealous people? How about a charity swim? You won't participate, and whoever comes first gets a ticket to the farm. Quantity over quality. Mines. Loads of mines. Those ones that make beeping noises with big chains and spikes, they're bound to catch someone, or at least smear the message across the ceiling. Now with the bottom one's boldness, so top one. That is a delightful idea. We can make it a charity for serfs without a master. You know, those sad ones without someone to give orders to them. I think they call them free people? Alright. And I have a list of farms for my parents. Like this one. Rancho Relaxio, but with fire instead of relax. Oh dear. They're not very good at naming, but they're quite good at fire. Your idea worked, but we probably should have a talk about your pets. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Alright. Another lunchtime. I think I'm just gonna... Oh! I can keep hanging out with Joy. Let's do it. You're planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partly taken by the Coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them. Oh good, it's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Nani? Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enchantments to help us beat this big bad. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty please? Aw, says the audience. You know, a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either of the 2 options. The spell that lets you see the future and also the past and the present. And you can watch live TV anywhere. Nah, you wanna go for something a bit different. Let's do the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. Oh, this is gonna give me creativity. This is gonna give me either fun or smarts. Not sure. But fun would be good. Smarts would be really awful since it would round off my stats. So I'm gonna go for creativity. The choice is made. Wingardium Double Copter. Alright, is that the spell? You always wondered what it would be like to be 2 helicopters. You both rise through the ceiling of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass. We should have thought this through. You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones. Eventually you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the Coven restore you to your former body. But your experience being 2 helicopters has left you with a mind more flexible than ever. You gain +4 creativity. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm going to go for some charm. Or some fun. Yeah, charm. Charm it is. That an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and +2 charm. You're fucking around on your cell phone when you see a couple of your classmates fucking around on their cell phones too, but louder and with more aggravation. Paulina, this is an institution of learning, and I am finding it increasingly difficult to concentrate with you making tigers appear everywhere constantly. They'll soon overrun the school. I find it simply abhorrent the amount of money you are funneling into Tiger. When an app advertises itself as free but then gets you addicted and causes you to end up paying more and more money, 99 monies at the time, that's just awesome. Exploitative of the weak-willed. And I love exploiting the weak-willed, but I prefer when you do it with me. What's so special about Tiger anyway that you're blowing all your money on it rather than investing in our schemes? Where to even begin? The premium features are dope. You can design the stripes on your tiger, pick custom colors, pick whisker size and strength. You can find out whether or not a tiger has super liked your profile and what pictures it's favorited. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I necessarily want to date a literal actual tiger, I just want to know if the literal actual tigers want to date me, as they should. You must realize how insane this sounds. I mean, hearing it out loud, it did sound pretty whack, I guess. Plus, if the tigers get hungry and start eating people, and honestly it's shocking they haven't done that already, we won't have anyone to rip off. Right, because the tigers will be ripping off their arms and legs. Good point. I'll just delete the app and get rid of the tigers. There, deleted. And yes, there, tigers, here, tigers, everywhere, tigers. Huh, I wonder why that didn't work. Well, maybe because getting rid of downloadable content on a phone is in no way destroys living flesh and blood beings in the real world. But you know what might actually work? For every tiger in the school, release 3 anteaters, the natural enemy of tigers, as everyone knows. Have Coach talk to them. He's a tiger, right? Or like a tiger adjacent something? This is Charm. This is Smarts. This is Charm. Excellent idea. Although there are many areas in which I would not trust the opinion of a mere athlete, communication with their own is one to which even I must happily defer. Yeah, what he said. Coach! You rang, my wonderful eager-eyed educatees. Yeah. Someone, we have no idea who, just someone, made a whole fuck-ton language, Paulina. Sorry, Coach, she means there's an abundance of tigers roaming around the school. Tigers here? Why, how did you know that I was looking to recruit for my new all-tigers synchronized skating team? Wow, we didn't expect you to be so grateful. All we really wanted was the satisfaction of a job well done, and also 10% revenue on all memorabilia / merchandising once the season kicks off. Wow, I missed Vera. I missed her a lot. That sounds more than fair. Let's go tell these tigers all about the joys of synchronized skating. You follow Coach around the school, and he approaches each and every tiger to recruit them one by one. Some people say that forming a synchronized skating team with literal actual tigers is more work than it's worth because you're automatically doubling the amount of limbs that need to be in sync. But I say those people are weak and have never tried teaching tigers how to synchronize skate. Neither have I, but I think I'm more than up for the challenge. Plus, think of all the joys that come with ice skating. Bunions, freezing toes, split toenails, hip and knee problems. All of these can be yours for free. Well, not for free because you have to buy equipment and pay to spend time on the ice and all that, but you could win trophies. Whoa, did all the tigers sign up? I had no idea that tigers cared so deeply for trophies. Then you must not pay much attention to Coach. Obviously. Good thing Oz does, or at least enough to know that Coach is a tiger. Yeah, well, come to think of it, that's not really that much, but it got the job done, and now everyone is happy. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. And my fun is balanced out again. Alright. Give me a second. There you go. We could either go for, again, Charm, or I can't go for fun. So, Charm is gonna top off. Charm is gonna get past creativity. It's gonna be good. That then epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing, and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 charm. Sigh, woe is me, sigh. Alright. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did, and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. Oh, that's strange. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me, but I was raised underwater? How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea steeds. If so, why? I would love to make reparations, but it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelette to begin the healing? I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously, and what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess. An elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. Is this boldness or charm? I think this is boldness, and this is something else. Yes. Why, yes, of course. Chocolate-covered sand crabs, the food of my people. Nothing says fit for a mermaid princess like a breakfast of seafood. As we say in my kingdom, wake up and smell the slowly rotting whale carcass, and then come have a bite before we head off to the day's executions. Do you say that? Alright, I'm sure you have a similar saying here. Thank you so much for your service, my hero, and Godspeed to you and your seafood-filled omelets. Alright, and make sure to take lots of pictures of them eating the eggs so we can all remember how generous I was. Sweet, I mean, less sweet in that you now have to carry eggs filled with dead fish across campus to the Water Polo Club's headquarters. But did you see how happy Miranda looked? Happy as a clam who wasn't baked into an omelet. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Nice, my charm is, like, really good up top. Alright. Oh, the Space Prince? Let's, go. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace, when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince. Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I've been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. Oh fuck, I missed. For real, you grab the prince's phone to change his ringtone to butts, 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 all about those butts, by the Booty Bros. My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you, and you even guessed which ringtone I desired, a true, all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There's only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently, and he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy and asks I won't quit. This is charm, this is something else. I want telepathy. The prince whacks you on the head with his telepathy rod, granting you access to the minds of others. Right in the middle of a high school cafeteria at lunchtime. You are overwhelmed with images. A goblin's butt problems, a genie's foot fetish, 2 swamp creatures imagining each other naked. It's too much. You plead with the prince to downgrade your ability to telepathy, but only when you're drunk. Very well, your wish is my command. Perfect. Now you have an excuse to get drunk before every quiz. Until now, it was just regular alcoholism. Oh no, Oz! Honey. You gain +4 smarts despite the loss of brain cells. Alright, we're halfway through. It's been 28 minutes. I could go for some more charm. I could go... Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, keep charming up. That an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. You join Miranda and Damien's team for game 2. It goes differently. Come on, shitdigs, face the power of hell. Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them all into a thin red paste. You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder. Honor, glory, feudalism. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for. Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You gotta stop this before it turns into an FPS or something. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, but we won't waver. That is boldness? Guys, it's just a dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. You pick up the ball from the corner and throw it at your opponents. You hit one and he goes to the bench, overjoyed to have escaped the slaughter. You smile at Damien and Miranda as if to say, see, wasn't that easy? Good call, there's no need to make this difficult. We can dominate and have fun at the same time. Miranda, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Permission for explosive granted, soldier. The floor beneath the opposing team explodes in a shower of wood and shrapnel. When did they put those mines down there? We are victorious, and it is all thanks to this brave hero who reminded us of the importance of fun in warfare. You should be proud of your victory, as long as you can come to terms with all the dodgeball deaths on your conscience. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Alright, dumping boldness is a really good idea. Alright, so let's balance this off with either fun or creativity. I'm gonna go for fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing, but you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following all your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka together. It's a party to remember, you gain +2 fun, and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Alright. Oh, woe is me, alas and alack a day. Miranda throwing a hissy fit? Must be Tuesday. Still, what else are you gonna do? Study? Ha! Oh, hello, don't mind me, I'm simply enduring the most horrible injustice to happen to anyone ever. You shan't believe such cruelty could happen at our own school, but just today, Miss the Loch Ness Monster told me that I shall be receiving a B+ in her class. A B+, and all because I seldom attended. Does she not understand the importance of my daily royal manicures? Such a horrid grade will surely cause father to cease paying for my seahorse insurance as punishment, and then how shall suitors call upon me? Give me a moment, I will take a sip of my water to calm my throat. Oh, the tragedy! If only someone knew of a way I could, I don't know, perhaps break into Principal Giant Spider's office, access his private computer, and alter my grade? Stick a web of life outside the principal office. When he goes out to eat, we sneak in to cheat. Burst into tears. Spiders hate tears. That is definitely charm. And the top one is boldness. So I'm gonna go for charm. Hello, Agor. Welcome to the stream. I'm just chasing some fish booty. What a splendid idea! Crying is what I'm third best at. Miranda goes into Principal Giant Spider's office and without missing a beat, bursts into tears. But Principal, everything is horrible. This could be because I'm having my monthly mer trouble. Panicked, Principal Spider grabs a tissue in each of his 8 arms and shoves them all at Miranda before fleeing outside. Vera's best girl, I agree, but I just randomly picked Miranda for today, so I'm going after Miranda. And also, the new expansion added a cute fucking weeb called Zoe, so keep that in mind, won't you? Let's see. Yeah, so Principal Spider flees outside. With him gone, you pop out of the suspiciously large valise Miranda brought in with her and hacked the system in no time. Oh, look at that! I heard A+. I guess I underestimated my own amazingness. I am very surprised by this development. I suppose as long as we're here, I might as well fill this thumb drive with top secret school security footage. No reason. That seems on the level. Definitely don't ask any follow-up questions, just gain +3 boldness and be cool. Shit. Well, boldness is my dump stat, so this is kinda sad. I think I'm gonna go bump up my smarts, actually. Or not. Or I could hang out with Joy again. Or, you know, the Coven. I like the Coven, they're cool. I think they do have an ending that I didn't get yet, but you approach your chosen table to find it already mostly taken up by the Coven. They're huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. But we only get 1 wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope You already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini fridge and a foosball table. Okay. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace, but as leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that'll instantly slay this season's big bad, and Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the three soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for a machine that can successfully reheat French fries, a bag full of quarters. This is money. This is fun, maybe? Who knows? Let's get it. Wish granted, booms the genie, and you find yourself the proud owner of a brand new Frylord French fry reheating super system. Are you kidding me? We didn't brave the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the two-headed snake of Serpentia? That's not a creative name. Work on that. And the accountants of Babylon just so you could have hot fries. But to come quickly change their tunes when they taste the hot fries fresh out of your Frylord. They're so crisp, neither rubbery nor soggy. This is powerful sorcery indeed. Yeah, we were so focused on defeating the big bad that we forgot about an even greater evil, suboptimal fry consistency. Oh, I think Joy, we all know you like your fries from all that thick. I can tell you like your food. Thank you for teaching us the error of our ways. You reheat everybody's cafeteria fries for them, and you all have a fry party. For your contributions to fry conversation, you gain +4 fun. Oh, now my fun is over my charm. That is kinda bad. But I can't go for charm, it will balance out the fun and charm, so... What to do? Well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm doing this. I don't know what happens. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your classmates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. God, why? She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. Oh, whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs, and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with sticks. I never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? 1,000 piñatas, that's definitely fun. Divide them in half and make them fight a practice war is smart, so this. You know if my kingdom's living piñatas then? No? Then Divine Providence must have guided your suggestion. Each year hundreds of peasants are required by law to volunteer to be stuffed with candy and suspended from ropes throughout the palace. Visiting dignitaries are invited to take a fierce ceremonial wax, but we always have more piñatas than we can use. I'm sure Daddy would be happy to lend me 1,000 piñatas to keep my army happy. A splendid idea indeed. There's no reason you should feel guilty about this at all. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. That's fair, that's fair. I think I'm gonna bump up my smarts next. Let me see. Give me a moment. Okay. Let me see. I think I can bump up my charm. No, Valerie's keeping that. So just YOLO and I guess bump up fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. That's cute. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulders. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer though, you see that Polly's just on Tinder again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced though and a little worried. What? What did you say this was called again? Tinder. And it's an app for finding true love? Sure. But I never knew! I've spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber when I could simply have been using this app? I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of the said dick pics? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of Tinder. You still don't have Tinder? Why should you worry about having Tinder where you can actually own Tinder? Why don't you just buy the entire company? This is Smarts, and this is Fawn or Charms. Boom. You would do that for me? Oh good, I have so many questions. What does DTF mean? Does that muscular chest in this picture have a head attached? Or did this man take the picture like that to hide his headlessness? Why do so many of these profiles use the eggplant emoji? I shall appoint you my royal advisor in charge of Tinder adventures. Oh. Your first task will be to take some very hot selfies of me. You're not sure Miranda knows what selfie means, but you're not complaining. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. Fuck, my charm and fun are balanced again. Alright. So we have just a bit more to go, and I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Oh, the Jock Bros. Or another Coven adventure with Miranda and Polly. I really want to see this. I have good enough stats. You arrive at your table to find the Coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Summon the guards! They're using their bizarre mind powers on me. The cute tall one is less attractive. My less attractive evil twin. She uses shade just like me. Clearly because of the evil twin thing. Let me look a bit more carefully. Yeah, actually. No, she has sharper shoulders. Faith, I think her name is. Faith or Hope. I always confuse the two. Joy's in the middle. And Faith and Hope, I'm not sure. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive? Lies, subterfuge. Ah, I can feel them in my brain making me less cool and sexy. Ah! Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joust them in Miranda's honor, drug their food. Well, I will joust them. You slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting glass under your arm. Because I have that laying around. My hero, charge! Well, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there. Victory! The day is saved! Oh, valiantly fought, noble champion! Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles, or am I just super high? You think that question pretty much answers itself. That was fun. I like that one. That was cute. Alright, so I have 3 more like events to handle. Go for gym or outdoors. I think I'm just gonna bump my... Like, Charm and Fun are always racing with each other, so I have to keep one above the other so I can decide. More Charm. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 Mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain +2 Charm. Oh boy, you notice Miranda hunched over her phone, chewing on her lower lip. Tinder adventures? She seems nervous about something. You sigh lower and ask what's up. Oh, my royal advisor, thank Poseidon you're here, I am lost. My Tinder adventures have yielded a suitor, but he behaves like no suitor I've ever had before. How does he moo? He has not given me his full name and family titles. He has not sent me an elephant laden with gold and jewels. He has sent me only a single word. Hey. Hey? Hey? What does it mean? There is no punctuation, no capitalization, only 3 curious letters. H-E-Y. How can I possibly respond when I do not even know if his father is rich? Please, my loyal advisor, what should I write in response to this most cryptic of missives? Let's face it, Mando, you're still not used to the very complex customs of Tindermage. You should try mimicking the natives. You should go with hey. Maybe whatever he meant by this is your opportunity to stay the higher ground. As a societal elite that you are, see his better raise it with a more refined hey. Fuck! What the fuck? Okay, I am fucking googling this one. I am confused. I think this one is like fun and this one is charm. I am not sure. I need to Google this. Oof. Alright, so Monster Prom Miranda Tinder Adventures. Notes on dating. Secret Endings Guide. RNG endings. Damien, Polly, Scott. Alright. Alright, so Liam, lockable orgy ending, waitable endings, keep Valerie Joy, Blowbird, Calculester. Okay, well, I really don't have whatever I should do, so do you have any suggestions? I think she should go with, like, hey, just casually. Bleh, bleh, oof. Of course, I shall fight fire with fire. He says hey, and I will also say hey. Oh, he's typing. He says, do you want to fuck? Okay. That I do not regret one bit failing. Do you want to fuck? Oof. Do I want two of what? Is it possible that he has misunderstood the purpose of this app and is attempting to use it to sell goods? Perhaps I should clarify my intentions. Before you can stop her, she's already writing a new message. I'm not looking to buy anything, sir. I am on a virtuous quest in search of true love. Oh dear, he seems to call me a bihuj, comma, and then blocked me. Alas, I'm afraid even your dating expertise cannot aid me on this adventure. Yeah, you're probably out of your depth on this one. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Oof! Big, mega oof. But, whatever. Where'd I go? Charm. More charm. Always more charm. That then epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you're doing an inspirational speech. Yeah, okay. So, it's looping. You run into Miranda accidentally. It's clumsy yet kinda cute and romantic. For a second you suspect she rehearsed it. Hi, it's so funny running into you here. So random. Anyway, I've been wondering. I got my weekly allowance today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. It's not much, just $1 million, but perhaps we could come up with something together. Let me see. Purge of your political opponents. Hire the peasants to sing your story. That's creativity, and top one is smarts, or I don't know. Let me see. Alright, give me a second. This is not it. Approach of your political opponents. And yeah, this is creativity and this is smart, I'd say. Yes! Hire peasants? As in pay them? How silly! But don't worry, your suggestion has given me an even better idea. After a day at the Vanderbilt VIP re-education facility, you have a newfound respect for the Vanderbilt family. I'm so happy we did this together. I love re-education. They have the best movies, don't you think? You don't think, but you do love those movies, deeply and uncritically. You love them so much. Looks like you and Miranda have something in common. You lose several important memories, but you gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Oof. Yeah, brainwashing. Brainwash your boyfriend, sure. Miranda. Interdimensional Prince? Sex me up. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the Interdimensional Prince. Greetings, hero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. A portal is sealed against me which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seal on this jar of kosher dill pickles. Seriously, you take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and hand it back to him. Maybe he'll leave you alone now? Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you 1 free noble title, redeemable now. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept the title. Anyway, hang on would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Foreign Minister in charge of extreme handsomeness? Yes, give me more charm. A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness, just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. I have 29 charm already, boy. Come on. But this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain +4 charm. Alright, this should be my final encounter with Miranda, and I think this should trigger an event, hopefully. I am going to go to... grab some creativity, actually. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day. I hope someone can share in my joy. My great aunt sea monster unholy terror McCrackenface O Cthulhu has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the postal service will go near her lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of... well, you see, it's that there are ways special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself, you know? Just get her a letter. There's something fishy about this request, but you never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. Charm, fun, creativity, smarts bonus. Money versus bold. Swim there yourself if bold is higher. Bold is higher, so dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer, and swim there yourself. If you want something done right and there's absolutely no way to pawn it off on someone else, do it yourself. You grab the stick of dynamite you won from Damien in a game of multiplayer solitaire and head to the bathroom. From an environmental standpoint, it's probably not great that the school sewer system leads directly to the heart of the ocean, but it's great for your purposes. You swim all the way to the lair of great aunt sea monster unholy terror McCrackenface O Cthulhu, who you must admit looks fantastic for a beast of a certain number of centuries. You give her the letter and crawl back up the toilet before you can find out what she meant by stay for dinner. A few days later, you see the fruits de mer of your labor. Fruits de mer means, basically, seafood, basically. Fruit de mer. Thank you so much for getting my letter to Aunt Sea Monster. She said she would act on it immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did, so it's all already neatly wrapped up now. Nothing further happening here. Yup, seems entirely legit. Glad you swam down the toilet for whatever totally above-board operation is going on here. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Yeah, let's get that girl. Yes. Prom? Sure, how could I say no to my beautiful accomplice? What do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all this time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster, then my serfs cooked an omelet, and you took picture of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole the address of the whole team for Principal Giant Spider's computers? Such good times. Then it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and the addresses to the sea monster, who by my calculations will soon be hunting all of those unpolite peasants down. They rejected me, and I'm sure it has always been clear that you do not reject Miranda Vanderbilt, so anyway, it was sort of all on them, right? Has been so sweet of you, my charming knight in shining armor. Damn. You feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughter, and for feeling really aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness. But love is blind, so a date it is. You have a delightful evening, and in the end, isn't that what counts, isn't it? By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpses of the water polo team, which she has stolen from their funerals. You're still troubled by the fact that this kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful merciless vendetta. Ooh. So you end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of her enemies. Nice. Nice. This was a pleasant school, if only a bit overwater-ish for my taste. Alright, I do have a lot of events unlocked. Very few outcomes though. 11 endings. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's wrap this up, and I'm gonna actually stop the stream short today because I'm kinda tired. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Miranda got a job for being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. And I'm not gonna bother with my outro right now, just enjoy the credits, and I hope I'll see you guys around. Take care.